Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Kyle runs into Summer at the athletic club as she's picking up takeout. He comments that it's like they are all living together again. One big happy family at the athletic club, she jokes. He says Harrison is enjoying going between their suites. He's just hoping the renovations on the manse will end soon and they can get home. When he asks after her mom, she admits she's been trying to convince herself not to worry, but this is all so odd. After everything that happened with Heather, Phyllis must know how worried they would be, and she doesn't think she would intentionally put them through this nightmare. It's enough to make her believe something terrible has happened. As she tears up, he pulls her in to sob on his shoulder. Claire strolls through the rotating doors and stops in her tracks as she spots them looking cozy. Claire comes over and interrupts. Summer backs away and says that going over what's worrying her just got to her. Claire explains she's there for a business lunch with Nikki. It's a surprise to Summer that she's so ambitious in corporate life. She's still surprised by how fast she dropped her passion for working with children. Her cousin explains how much she loved working with Harrison. That did so much to center her after the trauma of dealing with Jordan. But being back in the corporate world is comfortable and energizing. Kyle says that means she's exactly where she needs to be. Summer cringes as she watches them, and then dredges up the hell that Claire helped Jordan put the family through. For the first time in a long time, I'm not grasping onto something out of desperation, insists Claire. Nikki drifts in and admires Claire for being early. She and Summer catch up on the Phyllis and Sharon issue, and Nikki tries to reassure her granddaughter that her mom will soon make her return. Explaining that her car is having issues, Summer asks Kyle for a lift to work. She heads to the door and looks back, glaring as Kyle gives Claire a kiss goodbye. Once Summer and Kyle are gone, Nikki asks her weary-looking granddaughter if anything is wrong. They get a table and Nikki explains she sensed some awkwardness in the air between her granddaughters. Claire claims it's nothing, but Nikki prods her, claiming she loves them both. With that, Claire admits that she has the impression that Summer has issues with her relationship with Kyle. She's not sure if she wants him back, but something seems to be going on, and she wonders if Victor is urging Summer to reconnect with her ex. Nikki will concede that her husband occasionally takes things a bit far when it comes to disapproving of relationships. Admitting she has no proof for her suspicions, Claire adds that Summer seems emboldened lately when it comes to Kyle. She can't help but speculate on what's behind that. Summer seems to have become more aggressive in using her past with Kyle to drive a wedge between them. Claire worries she's just being insecure and paranoid. Her grandmother tells her she doesn't need to feel insecure about anything. If she has a good relationship, she should hold onto it as long as she's happy. She'll admit that, as much as she loves Summer, she can't deny she has some of her mother's tendencies. She urges Claire not to let that intimidate her. She's sure things will settle down, and they can live as a blended family. Nikki promises to do all in her power to make sure no one, not even Victor, takes that from her. She will always have her support. When Summer and Kyle arrive at Crimson Lights, he notes she was very quiet on the ride over and wonders if something is on her mind. He can't shake the feeling that she's upset about his relationship with Claire. As they get their coffees, she tells him he can be involved with anyone he wants to be. I care about you, she admits. She has some residual protective feelings and doesn't want him to be hurt. If that's all this is, he urges her to let this go. His parents worry about him enough already. Summer can't shake her concerns that her grandfather might try to mess things up for him. Kyle claims not to be scared of Victor's opposition. He can't run his life or Claire's, and won't let him impact Harrison. She's impressed that he wants to stand up to her grandpa, but most who try fail. He doesn't have the power to fire me as Claire's boyfriend, he points out. She jokingly asks if he's sure of that. Kyle is sure Claire can't be bullied, But Summer asks if it's worth it, given how bad it might get. It's more than worth it, he insists. That makes her ask if he's falling in love with Claire. Thinking that over, he says he's not sure things have reached that stage. But he could see it happening. Things are developing naturally, and he hopes Summer is being sincere that this isn't an issue for her.